Every human being has desires, wishes, and goals that they are unable to fulfill and achieve. This is the case with everyone. However, it does not mean that this person has to live in a constant state of discontentment. Contentment can be achieved even without fulfilling every single one of our aspirations. Because, as I just mentioned, there will be many goals in everyone's life that remain unfulfilled. So if our sense of contentment rests on fulfilling every single one of those desires, then we can never ever be content. The secret to contentment is to become pleased with and contented with whatever we have which is of benefit to us. And even those circumstances that seem adverse, that seem challenging or difficult, we have a sense of contentment in those conditions as well, because they are coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And as long as we do not hate those circumstances, as long as we do not despise them, we can reconcile within ourselves and stay content. Ultimately, everything comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And as the hadith mentions, that a person cannot reach the reality of faith, cannot truly obtain faith until he knows حتى يعلم أن ما أصابه لم يكن ليخطئ وما أخطأه لم يكن ليصيبه. That whatever reached him was not going to miss him, and whatever missed him was not going to reach him. And it is on these lines that Umar radiallahu anhu wrote a piece of advice to Abu Musa al-Ash'ari radiallahu anhu. He wrote, إِنَّ الْخَيْرَ كُلَّهُ فِي الرِّضَى. All good in this life and in the next life lies in becoming content. فَإِنِ اسْتَطَعْتَ أَن تَرْضَى. If you can become content within your situation, within your circumstance, then you should do so. And if you can't, وَإِلَّا فَاصْبِرْ. If you can't become content and happy in your current situation, then the next course of action is patience. Learn to be patient. So it's two things. Either learn to be content with whatever the circumstances are, and if you can't be happy with those circumstances, if for some reason you're unable to be content in that, then learn to be patient. And in this way, regardless of what life brings our way, we will be able to maintain our sense of self-satisfaction, our sense of fulfillment to some extent, regardless of what's happening. And if we are unable to hold this, then no matter what good is coming our way, what victories we are achieving, what gains we are obtaining, we will still never be fulfilled. So we should bring ourselves to a baseline of contentment, that we are content with or without those things. Why? Because this is the decree of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has decreed for us to live in a certain circumstance, to live in a certain environment, to live under certain conditions. Yes, if it would change, that would be great, and we'll ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it better for us. We keep asking Him for betterment and betterment and betterment. However, that desire for betterment should not steal our contentment and sense of fulfillment today.